a new story today. We're going to be doing a lot. I said I'm starting early today, so now I'm going to do this. Hi. Hello, everyone. We're starting today the Vault.
The Romulans researched Borg technology at a base known as the Vault. The Vault was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld. We sent a group of scout ships into the region a few years later, but they were lost in an ambush by an unknown vessel. Since then, we have been monitoring the region for signs of activity. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Hakona system, and Klingon intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. I want you to find out who. I also want to know if there is any Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. Good luck, and good hunting.
I need a shuttle for this. Hmm. I think I have. I don't know if I have a shuttle or not. Okay. Across the Pacific. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Singing in the bathtub as we wait to go into the city. Here we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Jumpy, jumpy. Our long-range sensors have only picked up limited information about this mysterious vault station. Based on our scans, it's a massive starbase, and a small ship like a fighter or shuttle could easily slip into the maintenance areas, possibly some of the interior. Since Romulans excel at cloaking technology, Command has decided that cunning will be more important than strength. Your task is to infiltrate the station via a shuttle or a small craft, like a harmless fly. Also, Republic intelligence will be sending one of their best with you on this operation, Commander Tamara. She has been briefed and will transport you to your vessel as soon as you're ready. Depart for Hawkins. I trust it won't be a problem, Lieutenant Commander. Not at all. Okay, unlikely. Active Vesh guy. I swear I have one. Check my store here. Legacy items. Do I have one? I should have one here. Shouldn't I? I should have a yacht or something. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Where's my yacht? I swear I have a yacht here. No, that's not it. Items. No. Chips. Bundles. No. I swear I had a shuttle somewhere. Alright. Yeah, I swear I had a shuttle. Okay. Maybe that was only on the Federation side that I had that shuttle. Oh well. I need to figure out the best way to get one again. Share the cheap what I can find, children. Head up there. Let me take the first ship out again. I almost went into space, it looked like. Anyway, here we go. What can I get exactly? Because this is not easy. Well, thank you for opening the door. What can I get? This is not an easy task. I've done this. It's been years since I've done this mission, so I don't know if anything changed or not. Let's repair a ship. I think this is shuttle information. Okay, I'm gonna go get that chariot. Where is it? Should be here. That'd be great for this mission because this normal shuttle does squat. So take a while to go through here. Here we go. Shot chariot. By ship. Did we go? Go to the Hawkins system. Okay, let me see. I need to make this I think I need to make this my normal ship. But before I do anything, this needs to be updated. A shield. Wait, this is the better shield. Okay, this, because I'm gonna need a lot of this later. Let's see. Do I have any weapons? I do have weapons. What is that? What is that? A disruptor away. I probably put that there, because that way we don't want torpedoes on this thing. Let's see. There should be something else I have. I should. That's all I can do right now, and go to the hurricane system. Get out of here. Okay, I got the shuttle, so now I can go do this real quick. It should be simple, hopefully. I would have been very hard back in the day when it first came out. Okay, go to the. I have an idea here. Or no. Yay! I'm on my chariot.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Reman ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon. Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid.
I'm gonna get it.
We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point. This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pergium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems. We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Oh, you don't do that anymore. Good. Oh, here we go.
Looks like the fragment has picked up a bit of residual energy from our weapon burst. It'll be radiating energy for a while. Other than that, it's just a rock.
Oh yeah, I need to be an engineer for that. One of these, from what I remember, is a tactical officer choice, so I'm going to find that one. I think that's over there. No, I don't think I want to go there. No. I'm sure
The
they
Remans have
see
been
me.
alerted
They
to
see
our
me.
presence.
Oh, yeah, don't do it to me, please. Yeah, they're gonna find me, so I need to figure out how to get there without being seen. I'm kind of surprised this doesn't have a. I'm kind of surprised I don't have a skill for a cloaking device on this. Let's see, where can I find a cloaking device? Should I have a cloaking device? I don't want to deal with Q right now. And I don't want to deal with the crystalline entity either. That thing is scary. Extremely scary.
Looks like they left this satellite as a communications booster for their short-range worker shuttles. Fortunately for us, it's still active. Unfortunately, it's heavily encrypted. Traffic analysis shows that the network routes its communications through a series of nodes at the station's dorsal peaks. If we flood them with excessive signal, it could cause the network to be unable to handle any signal traffic, which would give us a brief window to slip in. The alerts wouldn't go off because the station would never get the signal. We'll still have to avoid the patrols and make sure we don't get too close to the station until we make the broadcast.
You didn't want to work there, so I'm not going to deal with it.
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Remans. Station sensor hub jammed.
There we go. Enter station.
Picking up some unusual energy readings.
Oh,
We'll
yeah, I
need to
forgot about
explore
this.
the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
Life signs in here? What are they? Borg? Let's see. Are they Borg? They could be Borg. This looks like a Borg ship after all. With a bit of Romulan dash in. Oh, excuse me. It's other shuttles, yeah. I think it's up here. And I said I think, I'm not really remember. It's been a long time since I've been here. Where is it? Is it here? Is it there? Could it be up there? Maybe it's down there. Yeah, it looks like it's down there. So give me a moment. I don't want to crash anymore. No. Okay. Is it down here? It'd be fully down there. Here. That's why I like FF Alliance Quest. It actually shows you how far you gotta go up or down. Oh wait, here we go.
We've tripped some security systems. The doors are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the central areas. Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key. The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. key in the appropriate code when the rotation matches to it. Trying a code on the wrong rotation will probably invalidate that code, so be careful with the timing. This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem, code block 6750.
Let's see. There should be something I can scan up here. I remember this took me like, I think, an hour to complete when it first came out. Because it's hard to pilot these little ships. Oh, back then it was very hard to pilot these things, so that was back in the day before they really made the game good. Let's see. Where's that thing? It should be around here. What it is? I see that on my radar, not in front of my eyes, but I know it's still there. It is. I can barely see that little dot. I'm getting closer to me. It's right around here. What it is? What is?
I'm reading life signs in some of these living quarters. Interesting.
Wait, what do you want? What are you doing here? I'm missing the internet readings coming from the station. There's nothing left here, just a giant derelict. It would be best if you left. You find yourself in the middle of something terrible going on. It is a station. If this station is a derelict, why are there people here? While the military may still be strong, survivors from the death of our homeworld are still recovering. Those with powerful allies have fled to more secure colony planets. But common people like me have to make do as best as we can without the supplies and protection of the military or the aid of our fleets. We survive where we can, take where we must. It is miserable wretched existence. There you have it. I'm scavenging a living here. Things are worse since the Remans arrived. They kill us wherever they find us. The ungrateful beast. If you could provide us a shield during provisions and medical supplies, I'll consider your offer. About the supplies you requested. As far as I know, the station was research related to various Isla technologies. I'm not sure what kind of secrets the military kept here, but some of us have scouted useful components or even weapons. The station has its own power supply, although many areas are dangerous to secured against intruders who are under the control of the Remans now. Lahar, one of the other survivors over here, said that he saw some kind of autonomous cybernetic technology closer to the station's core. I don't know what that would be, but he said it looked dangerous. Shiva, a doctor, said this area was still safe for inhabitation, but further out, one of the pylons was emitting a dangerous amount of radiation. To reach deeper parts of the station, we will need to bypass containment force field. Use the time security check. So we have a key code sequence. You must synchronize your key. With the check, I have a personal override code that will bypass the check. I will give you this data. May the elements watch over us all. I can take you with us if you wish. No, I have responsibility to the people here. You can take us all. You can't take us all. And where would you take us? To be questioned by your government? Because we'll all be suspected spies? We must all make our own way in the universe and play the game as it unfolds. Romulan true, you Lieutenant Commander. Okay. I don't blame them for feeling this way. Because, well, trust me, it's trying to work with Klingons is not easy, or in this case, Gorn. And the Klingon Empire is not as friendly as it used to be, so yeah, where is this thing? It's up here somewhere. This is probably right here. I always hated this mission. This was actually a very popular mission at the time. Now people hate it. People think this mission's a pain because all you can use is a shuttle, which is so wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Where is this? It's... Oh, there it is, right down there. I see it now. Ooh, we go down further. Stop it. I'm so... This thing doesn't turn well at all. If I was using an actual shuttlecraft, I probably would turn better.
The security node for this block of empty residences includes a code key. Block 9904.
The House of Chalak. Oh, wait, go back. I found it, there we go.
Microgravity storage containers. Since this interior space has no artificial gravity, they're just left to float here. There's an assortment of construction materials and personal effects, including a personal access code key, 0668.
Okay. Now we can go open that bulkhead.
The security key is on a rotation. Each code block matches a piece of one key. That's it. Well done.
Oh, no. No, I remember this place. No.
There's still power in most of the station. Some of these conduits are damaged. Keep an eye out for energy discharges. Microgravity storage crates, mostly construction supplies. No weapons or unusual energy signatures.
There's some evil stuff up ahead. Oh, there's turrets up ahead. I remember now. Shields failing.
100%.
Yes, thank you for telling me. Okay. Hopefully we'll repair quickly, because I'm sure there's a fight in here. Interesting. It's Borg technology! Oh no! At least I think it is.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal
Yes, it is
Shiar
Borg
must have used
technology.
this base as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology. Electrical discharges, probably from ionization leaking from the sphere and research nodes. We should be cautious about flying too close to them. The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
Okay, I think this is the same type of thing. It is. And there's probably a tractor beam here. There's a tractor beam. Let's kill it.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
I know when it means something bad's about to happen. Picking up unusual energy readings on the other side of the pillar.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy? Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if
Hello,
a name
Obasek.
is that important to you. That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
The Klingon Empire's intelligence services can hardly match the Tal Shiar or the cunning of Empress Sela. The most likely scenario is that you are here simply because there was a trail of breadcrumbs for you to follow. You still do what Sela wants, but she cannot be implicated in your actions.
Even when I were an operative of Sela, how would that change the situation?
Points for your keen observation regarding the precariousness of your situation. In short, it does not. You are an interloper, and a potential wrinkle in my plans, so you must be eliminated.
If I knew the nature of your plans, we could arrange some mutually beneficial solution.
Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. And you and I are either one or the other.
My only intention is to determine what is amiss in this station.
You are suitably informed now, I trust. Sadly for you, one of my ships has already finished loading the Thaleron weapons, so you have become the only loose end in my operation. I despise loose ends. I am afraid our time is at an end.
Wow.
My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have
cryptic.
other
You need to
operations
fix
to
that.
manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
I need to escape. I need to run. Good job, Club. Time to escape.
Ship is under attack. Well, I'm happy I had that shield because if I didn't have this powerful shield, that explosion would have eaten through my defenses there.
forced to. If I can break through its defenses, I could try. Yeah, there's no way I can dodge that, so I gotta do it.
Blast the door locks.
Charge right inside there.
Ship is under attack.
Okay, I made it. That was like hard even back in the day too. So.
Warning: ship is under attack.
I'm on
Hull
fire!
integrity below 75%.
We need to alert the KDF to Obisec's plan. Once we are clear of the station interior, we can send a message by using the subspace booster satellite. Then we will have little choice but to keep the Remans occupied until reinforcements can arrive. I suggest evasive action when that occurs. Though you may feel otherwise, I do not believe today is a good day to die. Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship. We are now in the micronebula.
That was a glorious explosion! Probably done with Thalaron weapons carried aboard the ship. We are going to leave the system under high warp to draw off any reinforcements that might come looking. Suggest you return to Klingon space.
That was a bad voice actor. Okay, head back to Kronos. Okay, let's go talk to that person. Run! Run! Run very slowly! Like a giant gorn! It's a difficult... I suppose we should expect that the Romulans would research weapons like Thalaron technology. This diversion with the Remans, though, could be exploited. I am sure that Timek will have me analyze the data for the next several days. Drop by again to see what we have covered. Now, how these used to work back in the day, one mission would drop and then next week the next mission would drop. And that's how they used to work. It's kind of interesting. I miss them. A civil war may as well be brewing between Romulans and the Remans. You could use this as a wedge to break off some parts of the Star Empire, or at the very least keep them so busy we stabilize our borders and commit our forces elsewhere. Between Sela and this new warrior on the scene, Opusec, the Romulans and the Remans are pitted in battle between two charismatic leaders. Still, a conflict of this scope usually isn't the sort of plan by raw revolutionaries and partisans. Someone has to keep an eye on the bigger picture. We need to make sure that there isn't a hidden hand. And on that note, I think we're through here. Kapla! Okay, where's...
Excellent. We need to learn more about the conflict between Opusec and the Romulans. If Sela is stupid enough to wage war against our own vassals, we might be able to use the conflict to our advantage. You were right, however, to destroy the Thaleron weapons. They are the tools of a coward. I would rather look my enemy in the eye as he dies. Klingon intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step is to find out why the Remans want to attack these locations.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Intelligence has
No, we'll do that later. Let's see. We'll get that. We'll set that up later. I need to spend more points. So let's see. Space skill. Space skill 2. Impulse. Okay. Now. Let's get all this set up before we head back out. Gonna get a new. How many upgrades can go there? Okay, what is this? It's the science console. Do I have this? What I'm gonna do is salvage this one. Can I upgrade this one? No, I cannot. Must be the inventory. Okay, I gotta put it in there. Okay, now I can upgrade it. Upgrade it. Can I upgrade this? I cannot upgrade that. Okay. Put it back in. Let's see. Can I upgrade this? Upgrade it. It's not, yeah, no. I can't upgrade anything right now. Can I upgrade this? I cannot upgrade it. Okay. Now it's time. And here's the shard of it's the Kalis, my new bat lip. Okay, here we go. Mine enemy.
Intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault.
Oh, the Hortus.
I want you to infiltrate one of these targets and determine why Obisek would attack it. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire. But Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The big-eared little money grubbers have reopened their mines and are now doing business with anyone with latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a trade deal for the Empire. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obisek and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will know how to proceed.
Okay. More. That's it. Where is this? Okay. There's whip. And we are here at the planet. Begin, mine enemy. Captain, the Remans were targeting Max's mine in the area. But the list we recovered didn't have the exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all the moons in the system are inhabited, and our senses are being affected by the magnesite. We'll need to contact each moon to try to designate which one is the one of the moons we're actually targeting. Okay.
Melanie Dion and her minions may have sworn fealty to the Klingon Empire, but we did not. I bend knee for no one.
Crap. That used to be very easy to do. Here's another one. I might need it for later. I don't need it now. You don't need to worry about that.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Klingons allowed.
Make people have rude insolence. This ship is of a they should speak to us with more respect. No, they have every right to speak to us that way. We're the Klingon Empire. We deserve it.
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amounts of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know Klingons are fond of their battle parties, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
Cool, I got a launcher. What kind of launcher is this? Probably a lot better than what I have now. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is better than what I have now. So you know if people have seen the movie, the new one with Chris Pine that took that is the new Kirk and so on. That storyline actually happened. Romulus and Remus blew up from a supernova.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business?
Of course, I've heard you are an excellent source of a magnetite. Yeah, I cannot say that magneticite. What makes you mine? Make sure is my. What makes your mine better than the others in the sector? I am so sorry. My brain didn't want to work there a second.
Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
I don't buy that. You're a Ferengi. Even if Rom is the Grand Nagus now, you're still Ferengi. Do you have any more information about the mines themselves?
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business. And I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale?
Okay, it sounded like they really screwed up his dialogue and did not clean it up. Thanks, but I'd like to talk to the miners first.
Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
Oh, I would never cut out of her ring. No. Unless you're Cork, I would revel in doing business with you. I just have a few questions before we conduct any business. I'll be back when I'm done. Alright, and won't answer any questions about why the Remans might be targeting this place. For fear of scaring us away from a possible sale. Perhaps if we ask some of the locals what's going on here, then we'll be able to provide more information. Yeah, Ferengi working all over the place. I gotta keep an eye on my Latinum. They might pickpocket me. I know I'm being a bit rude, but if anyone's ever seen Star Trek and seen Ferengi, yeah, they're that bad.
I'm sorry, I really can't talk at the moment. I have to finish a survey of the area so the miners can start work on a new mine shaft.
Is there anything I can do to help?
As much as I'd appreciate someone else to lug around this heavy equipment, it's all very delicate, and I'd only trust a capable scientist to help me.
Can it be a science one for this? If I encounter someone who can, I'll help. Can I help? Send them your way. One of these should be the tactical one. I think the tactical one is basically killing things. This is probably, if I'm right, this is the engineering one.
I can't talk to you. I can't talk to anyone.
Oh,
I'm on the run. And if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too.
Anything I can do to help?
I need someone who's not afraid of a fight. There's a group here that's beating and stealing from us. Madrin doesn't do anything to stop it. For all I know, he's getting a cut of everything they take. They're making life miserable for all of us. Would you be willing to help?
Got me in.
There's a group of bullies that have been stealing from us. If we don't give them what they want, they beat us. I had a friend. All he was trying to do here was feed his family. Be a good man. He had an old bottle of ale. He said it was from the homeworld. One of those thugs wanted it. Now, my friend is dead. I'm too weak to stop them, I know that. And now I have my friend's children to feed in addition to my own. But if someone were to teach them a lesson, this camp would be a better place for all of us.
I'm gonna use my new. That's fun. I don't think I defeated them. I think they're dead because that was a bat lip. I don't think you can really survive it unless they're blunted.
Thank you. Those guys have been giving everyone a lot of trouble. These thugs are part of a larger group that operates deep inside the magnesite mine. They control the lower levels, and no one who goes down there uninvited ever comes back. I don't know what's so important down there that's worth hurting us to protect it. Maybe if you went down there, you could get some answers.
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of the fairy space?
And I can't do that mission yet. I'll take that information to heart. Now time to go into the mine. What's this?
What do you want? This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you! You don't belong here, and I'm done talking with you. Leave now, or suffer the
It's a
consequences.
pleasure wasting my time with you. Oh no! He got stasis locked. It's time to kill him.
Enemy target.
These guys don't have personal shields, so they're easy to kill.
Shield losing. Taking damage detected.
Captain, there are a series of pressure plates located in this area. They were low tech, but Romulans may have had the last few years to outdated security measures. Because of the interference from the mechasite veins in this cavern. The problem is that the mechasite is making our tricorders almost useless. If there's anything on this moon that the Remans would want to eliminate badly enough to use Telemon weapons, it has to be here. We're gonna have to figure out how to use the pressure plates to review whether the Romulans are trying to hide. I suspect that we need to activate 2 of them in order to open the door. Okay, I need to move him. No, that's not Oh, we were hating this part. Okay, come on. Oh, they made that even harder than it used to be. Oh, that was a lot easier back in the day. I'll drink some.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There is
them.
much here you do not understand, Janek. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
Good to see you, Havak. The analysts in this room are completely engaged in their work. I wouldn't be surprised if we sneak behind them without being noticed.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeeb has his way.
Hakeeb! I remember
We
his
all
name
will.
now. Yes. Good to see you, Hakeeb. I think I remember I killed you. What the heck? Okay, there should be a way to open this. I think I just murdered a bunch of people. Oh no. Looks like they're killing people. Okay.
Personal shield losing power.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Reman Resistance want to destroy this base?
The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Reman scum would find much more tempting.
Enough of these lies.
Are you sure you want to end things like this?
I'm sure if I was Federation, I probably would be able to keep her alive.
Personal shield losing
But I'm not Federation. Bye-bye.
How did you find this place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation. But I have much to do in little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
What have you done to my mind?
I didn't do anything. It was Tal Shiar cell you were sheltering.
Tal Shiar? I'm shocked. I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
Stop with the lies, Martin. I know you knew who and what was down there.
And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the Quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If you're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Do you know anything what they recently discovered?
Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janek and Hakiv were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakiv mumbling something about orders. Someone's been pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Treat those miners well, Mardren, or I'll be back. Mardren doesn't seem to know much, Captain. Or at least he's not willing to part with that information. He knows without being paid. I don't think he can help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try our luck deciphering the files. We're going to Tal Shiar. I'm sure they will be useful than anything Mardren has to say. Okay, seems they want me to go into my ship here. I'm gonna know how to do that. Do I do that again? How do I do that again? Oh, it's been so long I don't remember how to do that. Okay, let me see if I can remember this. now. Let's see what the visitor ship looks like. Typical, typical, typical. Okay. I need to find my ready room. Here it is. She is planning an attack on the Reman base. We need to get this information to Temak and Great Hall and Kronos immediately.
Obasek is justified in his anger. The Tal Shar records you recovered from their listening post indicate that they have been tormenting the Remans for months. Their bases have been attacked, their ships destroyed, and their families killed or imprisoned. There is no more honorable reason to pick up a blade than to defend your home and family. However, Obasek was willing to use Thaleron weapons to destroy a handful of Tal Shiar operatives. Using a hammer to swat a globfly is not the warrior's way. It is madness.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
We know from the information you recovered from the Vahar system that the Tal Shar are planning to attack a Reman settlement in the Dera system.
I want to disrupt the rifle.
We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. I want you to go to the Dera system and learn more about the Reman uprising. The Remans will have hidden their base, so you may have to use subterfuge to find it. I suspect that this affair is more than simple squabbling. The Tal Shar either have something to gain from persecuting the Remans, or they are under orders to do so. I want to know which it is.
Yeah, Commander, the Lemans are jamming their sensors. There's no determine where their base is located, but we need a guide. We're just picking up a communications satellite anyway. We should be able to modify our to emit a signal that will link data from one of their ships. We can send someone to investigate the signal. We can the sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. We need to trigger the transmission. That means we should think it's from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. There's a microinverter out of our location that should be sufficient to conceal the USS Hakadaka energy signature. While we wait for our Reman guide to arrive. Good work, Captain. Reman's got sensor locked. Confirm. We're activated. They go to work. A large buildup. Oh, the dare decks. Oh my gosh. Usually has cloak, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a attacking leak. They can't stay hidden for very long. We should attack the Tassio ships. When we destroy them, we will be able to escape. They will lead us back to their base. Sir, incoming hail from the Romulan and Reman vessel. They have detected us. I don't think Yano's Patak will say anything that we want to hear, but they are insisting to speak to you, Captain. And I mean, you scream out.
Ah, you're a good distance out of your Empire's territory, aren't you? I know it's probably useless to expect someone like you to be civilized about this, but I wish to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. Offer no aid or assistance to these Reman rebels, and leave this system immediately. If you do so, I can overlook your intrusion into an internal affair. Otherwise, I would be forced to see your presence here as an invasion of Romulan territory. That would be unfortunate. For you.
Or for you. Well, that was quick. The Reman ship has executed a short warp jump. I have a lock on its coordinates, sir. We can engage as soon as you're ready. I'm not picking up any ships here, Lieutenant Commander, but you wouldn't be surprised if there are one more cloaked ships in the area. Human cloaked ships can appear as concentrated titanium particles. I'll continue scanning the area. There is something interesting on the planet's surface, however. Sensors detected in large underground installation. It may well be the base that the Reman resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though, so we can't transport inside. There's a series of caverns connected to the installation. We could send a team there and try to find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shield. You're down. Yep. Commander, this is incredible. The underground cavern we are in, the natural is natural. The base itself, it's a ship. Derdex class. If my tricorder readings are correct, the Remans moved the derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area adjacent to the hull of the ship. The Remans probably mine these tunnels for raw materials. I'm picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they are replicating ships or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We'll have to find a way to find an entrance. Yay! We're in the Derdex. I would have the music on, but it's copyrighted. And I know no one would have put this on my computer. directing to the main area of the base here, but it's completely black. I wonder if the weapon on the highest setting would reach it. Yay. I'm not gonna be reading all these. Use the monkey laser. Where are the controls of this mine? Aha. Oh, folks, engaging on that shutdown. Oh no. We need to repair it. Maybe wrong with the mining laser survey. Could have more detailed scan to determine the source of the problem. Lieutenant Commander, the mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to other Teridium. I think there are several different ways we could fix this. Your crew training will help. Technical option. So yeah, if you have like a different career, like if you're an engineer, you just, I think you just basically jerry-rig something.
Enemy target on visual.
No, take the spikers! Oh, get the spiders! Spiders!
Enemy target on visual.
I think there's a big one here. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played this place.
Enemy target on visual. Enemy combat proximity.
Weird. My power pack is not ready to use. All you need now is install it. I did it. So power and mining laser is steady and it should be ready to fire. Of course we should have just knocked.
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the... Ah, it's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend? Or our enemy? My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
I may not agree with your tactics, but I will not stop you.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free. I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great—
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Roshna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
One bite and he was eaten! I'll give the split beam weapon to one of these other characters. There we go, he has a new rifle. Remans should be able to handle it from here, Lieutenant Commander. We should return to the ship and report to Telemark. Obasek trusts us. I don't know if he's right about the outside influence on Kieve's actions, but I'm sure that he believes that these demons are real. I remember as a warrior, though. I know he's acting to protect his people. I can't agree with his use of Teleron weapons, but if the homeworld was to threat, will we act any differently? If the High Council agrees to aid Obasek's resistance, it'd be an honor to fight the Romulans at his side. Okay.
The Remans beg for our assistance, but offer no fealty in return. Obasek whispers about demons of air and darkness, but offers no proof of their existence.
Demons of air and darkness.
Outrageous!
Hello, Iconians.
The Remans have been slaves for too long to be warriors now. If they would ally with us to crush Sela and her ships, we could conquer the entire region in a matter of months. There is nothing for us to gain by joining his fight, and there is no honor in Obasek's tactics. I will consider the situation, but I must have a good reason to recommend this action to the High Council. As of now, that reason does not exist.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
I'm about to hit the next rank, and I'll get my next ship.
My contacts tell me that the Empire... The Reman Resistance is...
Okay, let's get all this set up. Okay. These are science councils. Okay, I need to wait for this one to unlock. At a later level, okay. So actually. Okay, time to start it up. Hell. Oh, I wish I could turn on that music. I'm gonna risk it this time, because to people who, no, I can't risk it. To people watching, who on YouTube and on Twitch, who goes to YouTube, go to an episode called Amok Time from the original Star Trek series and look up the arena music. Listen to it, and you'll love it.
My contacts tell me that the Empire has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected.
I'm sadly gonna risk it.
The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand if the High Council is reluctant to engage in a battle that is not theirs. So today I appeal to you, not as a comrade in warfare, but as an honorable warrior. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopada system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It's as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. I know you have your reservations about the lengths to which I will go to secure the freedom of my people. Tell me, if you do not trust me with Thalaron weapons, do you want Hakiv to have them? I can provide you the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons, if they survive. But find my people. The Reman Resistance is very much in need of your help.
Okay, this is the only time I'm doing this. I'm gonna turn the music on here. Now that this mission's over, I'm turning it off. remember how to do this. It's map! No! Shit, it's so easy to remember. Oh, that was easy.
If you fail to comply with commands...
Now we fight, or we die! Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there. Remember to equip your new weapon.
Here we go, the music.
Commencing Test 1. Nopadin Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy target on sensor.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now. Proceeding to Test 3. Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
It looks like they changed the music, so... oh well. The music used to be the old arena battle music. Unless there's something I am missing.
What do you want? My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight. I don't know who is responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity. No, I have been questioned by these people several times before. My reluctance to answer their questions earned me this shock collar. Refusal to help them now is quite painful. Interestingly enough, this was the first time I've been questioned about another participant in the arena. They asked how you treated me, and if you had said anything about why you were here. They even wanted to know if I thought we could become friends. Someone thinks you are very important. I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained. I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting. The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses. Can I trust you? I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Try to do this. Let's see if they do the music.
If you fail to, you will be punished. Test scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
They're getting the music. Oh, these are a lot lower level than they used to be.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Big boy.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm! Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm. There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I've been hit! I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Enemy targets on sensor.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Okay, time to turn the music off. I'll turn off the exit.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Oh, it's an Iconian gate. They have an Iconian gateway, oh no.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on. These from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
I need to help him, so yeah.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue. Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open. The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
What do we need?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night. That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore. The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship.
Wow,
My ship isn't far
I
from
thought
here.
champions had bad
I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon. There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time. We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But, in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
I need parts for something. Okay, attach.
Did you think you could run from me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Reman understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Congratulations, Commander. Klingon intelligence has completed its analysis.
Oh, they ain't getting another new ship. The thing is, I might want to keep this one, but I might get a more powerful one. I'm commander now. Ah, here we go. This is the commander ones. I'll just go for Kanga and then buy me a commander one. I'm gonna buy myself a commander version. Let's see ships. Where's a commander one? That's a Deredex. I don't think that's commander. Is commander? Cardassian ship? Okay. What is this? Commander. Cardassian. I don't want a Cardassian. I want a Klingon ship. That's right here, 6. Would this be commander? Wow, that's a good ship. Here we go. Plyoraptor. Is this commander? Lieutenant General. I am commander. When do I get Lieutenant General? Okay. I think I need to do tier 5 now. Requirements at this time, okay. What about this? Commander, here we go. Lieutenant. Centurion. Commander. What is this? Oh, I can claim it. IKS. Dancing frog. And now, that ship, this is the ship that I'm going to be using. Okay. Find my ships. I need to. Where is my ship? Okay. And this is going to take me a second to get my ship working. Okay, let's see. Set this.
what I gotta do here. Been so long. I think this is right here. Here's the bank. Bank. Smash him. Wow, this one is so much better. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. That one's just so much better and so much more useful. We didn't waste any Zen, so yeah, I'm gonna keep this one because it's actually useful. And it's stronger later on, and yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. Let's see here. Okay, now let's get this ship going. Get this new shield equipped. It's a shield. Here's the new shield. This is the new science thing. Actually, I think it's better. Here we go. No, yeah, I'm gonna keep the ship for a while, but I think it's actually one of those ships that levels with you later. Okay, how much more do I have here with the Romulan stuff? Cut the cord. Cutting the cord.
Klingon intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopada system. The Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire. Their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. They will hound the Remans until they are broken, or until they are too suspicious and beaten to ever trust an ally again. This is a coward's way to wage war. Are they too afraid to face us directly? We will stop these machinations now. Then we will see if these demons are brave enough to show their faces. The data you recovered indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans suggest that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Enemy vessel. You are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface. We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Wow. Yeah, they're harder than I remember. Oh well. Oh well. At least it's not hard mode. course, I was pretty high level at the time, too. They're dead.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still finish. You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Enemy target on sensor. Shield losing power.
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over. It's over for you.
Now to just get back to where I was. Wish I had a better personal shield, but I can't have that all the time. Not hard to get back here.
Enemy target on sensor. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going right way now. I better remember to go.
The road to Reman independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedidia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
Battle
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile action against the Romulan colony world.
We have our work cut out. I will assist you, after all. Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
The Klingon Defense Force will continue the search for Sela's vessel. But as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos, and we have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when they are wounded. They suffered a grievous wound today. We are not done with them yet. I fear the return of the Iconians could change everything.
Congratulations, Commander.
I have been in contact with the Remans. The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them. I do not necessarily agree, but it is not my place to question the will of the Council. Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system.
Interesting, you can buy these out. Huh, I ain't gonna do that. That just seems dumb. If I do that because I'm really just don't feel like doing stuff like this. Oh well. Okay,
I have been in contact with the Remans. The High Council wishes to seek an alliance with them. I do not necessarily agree, but it is not my place to question the will of the Council. Obasek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. You fought well. Continue to bring honor to your ship and your fleet, and you will be one of the heroes of the Empire. Kapla!
Let's see, status. Kit. Okay, my kit. So.
Fight for my people. We will be free. Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
Congratulations, Commander.
Okay, I got...
We have been contacted by Commander Sarish Mina of Deep Space Nine. Heed the call.
Deep Space Nine. Ooh, I gotta go to Deep Space. Wait, why do I gotta go to Deep Space Nine? Well, the fact that I gotta go to Deep Space Nine kinda worries me. Okay, there's a place for my... files. Okay. I should have my own. I don't have any of the ecoloids. Okay. I go to D Space 9, lost and found. Let's see more. Okay, yeah, it's the Dominion, and then I fight the Borg. Ah, boy, the Borg. Alright, I'm gonna quit for now, guys, and yeah, I'll come back later for more.